Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to our Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Makakarash, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Makakarash. As in the ancient Hebrew, saying our praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah, God, or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers of out there, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel, shalom. Brother Zach from Camp James, Jamaica. And this lesson has been entitled as we're pointing unto death. As we on this earth we have a responsibility. It's upon to death, wherein nothing comes before it. Right? As Yahushua say, if any man come to him, let's get it real quick. Let's get it from a different Bible. Two precept one like. So go to Matthew 16. Think about the last verses. Matthew 16 verse 24. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So it's about denying ourselves. It's a hard thing to do at time, because the flesh always want to be pleased, see the pleasure of the flesh. We're always constantly fighting regards to that. But it is. I was as young man as well. The scripture said what? Roughly paraphrasing, I'm not sure exactly. You know me how much I still think it Paul tells Timothy flee youthful lust or something like that. So it's about not giving in to these desires and focusing on the ministry. Because at the end of the day, here in Romans 12 verse 1, it says, I beseech you therefore, virgin, by the mercies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is your reasonable service. So it's our reasonable service to make our body a living sacrifice, because that's our duty. That's what we're created on earth to do. As it's written, this is the conclusion of the whole matter: fear the Most High and keep His commandments, and that's about it. So His commandments are fearing the Most High, or Yahushua when He came on the earth and told the chiefest commandments of all: love the Most High with all their heart, and Scripture say, if you love me, you keep my commandments. Alright, and here we're doing this flesh, we're going to go off where Scripture say the creature was made subject unto vanity. So we're going to go off at times, but in our mind, the spirit will serve the Most High to the best of ability. Well, in our flesh we serve him to the best of ability, the spirit is always there. But it's a fight, it's a struggle. We're just going up against the desires, the feelings, what we want versus what is needful. For example, I'm watching the apostles there live, something live. They were going into even Philippians, and it's funny. The brother Conan from our camp was bringing it out as well, so he was going through it and sharing with us, Philippians. And I was stating up Paul desired to actually say, cut. God's going to the spiritual realm. However, it is needful for him to be here for the ministry, to build up brothers. And that's what we're here for. We're not here for ourselves. You know, the most I put we among brothers for a reason. We grow in knowledge for a reason. For teach. You know. Or if we help build up brothers. Alright, we're fishers. Alright, fishers of men. That's what we're here for. So if we put on our wants, our desires at times and focus upon ministry, for example, maybe, well, on a Saturday, the regular people maybe go with their home and their family or whatever. You know, we have this ministry, and it's not like there's a Saturday you can take off. No, it's until death. Which brings me to this last precept here on deck. First Corinthians chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, "For I think that Yahweh had sent forth us the apostles last." And apostles really mean sent for, the chief apostles, right? As it were appointed to death. So as it were appointed to death. So he's appointed to death and will get sent out. Because it's written. That 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, verse 13 on down. So if we die, you know, we won't come back. I'm back. Or the scripture, I think Revelation, I don't know which verse, not even know which chapter. It says, "Blessed are the dead in Yahushua forevermore," or for henceforth, so like, yeah, you know, because the idea is to come back, right? God would die for a good purpose, for a good reason. It's written, "Precious in the sight of the Most High is the death of his saints." So the Most High respect unto his elect that basically hold forth their integrity upon the dead, pushing forth this ministry. Henceforth there is a reward, a crown, as Paul said. Read that back. "For I think that Yahweh had sent forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, unto angels, unto men. We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh." God will come out with each doctrine, starting from elder apostles on down, and their elders. People look upon like we're mad. And say we're a waste of life. But what? Without them, they couldn't be us. But they had to set the foundation so we can enter into other man's labor. You know, so we grow and we hear now, pushing for this doctrine. Others can hear as well and repent and benefit through salvation by hearing the word and repenting. It says, "We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place, and labor, working with our own hands. Being reviled, we bless. Being persecuted, we suffer it. Being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world, and are the offscouring of all things unto this day." And that's a lot. You know, just have to accept it. As the Apostle Altar said, "I love to suffer." I won't suffer, regardless, so you like it or not. Second is our 7th chapter. You see, that's the way into the kingdom. The way of a prophet is to live an austere life. You know? Yeah, that just really is to something to meditate upon. Watching the Apostle Ives the day, and I was thinking upon our daily walk. It's about suffering, it's about sacrifice, where it's all for this ministry, so the more we accept that and the more we think upon it, is the easier things going to get, because a lot of times we get caught up in the decisions, and but I will make decision and I will make it for you. So once you're a part of the elect, so just see, have the mind to make it. So when the time comes, flips. Yeah, counted lost already. As Paul said, you count everything lost for the excellency of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because we forgive up our life, and giving up our life, going back to even giving up our freedom, giving up our health, giving up our family affair, until he come to giving up possibly our literal lives. You know, I get it back. As it's written, be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. So don't be the type of person where you can enjoy certain things of this world because we put it behind. And people may pray with, you know. So we eyeglass always life, walk this. Because they don't see the bigger picture. And what we do, the most I hope more eyes. You know, so that all praises to pour your whole bush and shy bush and crash. Call a lot of them like a whole bush and shy bush and crash. The honors unto elders and apostles of great stone. And shalom to the food like shalom.